I'm gonna tell you air fryer people something. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. You hear that? Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds on a meat-focused, low-carb diet. I've managed to maintain since 2022. Stick around because I never know what adventure I'm on. Good morning. So I'm hungry, and I think all of us know who Miss Laura Spath is. And I wanted to experiment today. I went to Walmart and I bought some chicken. Well, I watched her videos, and she did her chicken a couple different ways. So she did her chicken in the oven in her cast iron skillet. And when she did it in the cast iron skillet, she removed the bone. I bought some bone-in chicken thighs. So in the oven one, she removed the bone. And so I want to try it two different ways. So I'm going to do, because in her oven one, she removed the bone, but then in her cast iron video, or in her air fryer video, she did not remove the bone. So I really would like to kind of see, just as an experiment, which way I like better. So I'm thinking, what I'm thinking I could do, I know it's going to take longer, but she has the meter, MEATER thermometer, and so I'm going to use that today also. So like I said, I want to experiment and make some fried chicken two different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and find the bone. Oh, this one's kind of crooked. So I'm going to find the bone in 4 of these and then cut out the bone in the first 4, because the first set I'm going to do, I'm hungry, and the first set I'm going to do, I will have the bone pulled out of it. Now, if you decide to do this, go back and watch her video, of course. Don't do what I say, because she's the expert at this. But anyway, so what she said she does with her bones afterwards is she saves them and makes like a chicken broth. And that's cool. But y'all know me, I got dogs. So I have 4 dogs that are going to be each getting 1 chicken bone. So dogs you do your own research, dogs can have chicken bones if they are raw. But if they're cooked, they absolutely cannot have them, because chicken bones are a little on the thinner side. So I'm going to finish cutting out the next 2, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my meter. Let me test the battery. Uh-oh. Hang on. I want to die halfway through. What about you? There's a little bit of juice left in this one, so here we go. So I'm going to take this thermometer, and I'm going to find the thickest piece. Here we go. And I'm just going to push it into the thickest piece, right down the center of it. All right. Now, she did not preheat her air fryer. So I'm going to go ahead and set my chicken. She said she puts it skin side up. So I'm going to do my best to kind of keep these together, but a little bit of skin side up as best as I can. So I'll probably open them a little bit, but I need to get that away from the edge. All right. So from here, she set her air fryer at 375. So come over here. Now, this one may not, it's going to work different than hers. I can set it and then we can set it. So she did the temperature at 375. So, because she said it takes longer, and so that way all of it gets done without burning. So 375, I'm going to go with 15 minutes. I can do longer. So let's come back over here. And let's set up my little jobber. So I do set up cook. And it is poultry. Chicken. It's a thigh. And air fryer. So they're saying temperature 172. I'm going to go to 165. Okay. And I'm going to start cook. I already did. Start cook. Like to send notifications, allow. So now it's just going to check the ambient temperature and internal temperature and all that. So this is going to let me know whenever it's ready to go. So yeah, but I flip it halfway through. So I'll come show you when I'm flipping it halfway through. Okay, I kind of got to show you in a weird angle. Here, this one's going to Baxter. I have to keep them separated because I never know who's going to do what. But look at this big boy. He says, give me the chicken, give me the chicken. Okay. Callie! Come here, girl. Come on. So then she gets one. You want it? She's like, I think so, but it's a little messy. Now let's go see Big Boy. Let's go see Sammy Joe. He said, just give it to me. Here you go, buddy. Good job. So now it'll take them all about 2.5 seconds to get those chewed up. So my meter then gives me little messages along the way. While ago, like literally just, I don't know, 5 seconds ago, it said that I had 31 minutes remaining. Then it's jumped down to 27. But as the ambiance and internal temperature changes, it's going to change automatically as well. So anyway, so that's one good thing about using that. So now, after about the 7-8 minute mark, we'll flip it. But I just want to show you this is set up on my iPad like Miss Laura Spath does. She's the reason why I got this meter in the first place. Okay, well, speaking of, it's at the half point. Y'all, let me tell you what I did wrong. I put this down face up first. I was supposed to put it, not face up, skin side down first. Well, that was a big mistake. But anyway, I'm going to let it go this way a little longer. And I'll let this go maybe like 3 minutes. And then I'll put it skin side up. So please know I did it wrong. Skin side is supposed to be down the first half and skin side up the second half. So I kind of messed up, but it's all right. It'll be all right. So my meter is saying 6 minutes. And that'll happen pretty fast. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it back over. Get the skin side up. Just remember, put skin side down your first half, and then the skin side can be up the second half. I did it wrong, and that's all right. It's all right. So, worst thing that could happen is it'll just be not quite as crispy. So, anyway, all right. I'll see you whenever it says to take it out. I had to extend the time for it to get done. It says it has 2 minutes left. And so I extended it to 15 minutes. So I don't even remember what was on in the first place. So hopefully you all saw what it was on. But I had to extend it to 15. So it's been about 3 more minutes so far added to that. And so by the time this goes off, I don't know. We'll just see what it says. Okay, now it says remove from heat. So let's see what the time is. Come on, flip over. Oh, dang, that was at 400. Well, cancel. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I could do it a little longer if I wanted to. But anyway, so it says it's done. I'm going to pull them out and let them rest. In the meantime, we'll put these 4 in without cutting out the dealies. So give me a couple minutes to make the switch over and stick the probe in and all that good stuff. Okay, so a couple things that are different. First off, she had leg quarters, so hers were really dense and thick. So mine are thighs. So, but I've got them as open as I'm opening them. So something else that happened when I switched and extended the time, it automatically kicked up to 400. So, so that's something that happened. So this time I'm going to go ahead and crank it up to whatever time. So that way, whatever happens, I don't make the mistake of doing the wrong temperature. So we got them in there. I got my thermometer in there, and we're going to just go ahead and hit start. And I mean, they say, listen, you hear that? It's still crunchy, even though I did it wrong. So we're going to let these cool, and I'll give it a taste. Let's try this, you guys. I think this is going to be good. I set it on this plate so there's juices on the bottom of it. So it might be. And remember, I did not season that. So let me put a little salt on it. But what I did just do, you didn't see me do it. After I remembered I did not season the other ones, I went ahead and opened it up and I added some seasoning. Let's see what we think. Need salt on the bottom. But you guys, okay, I'm gonna tell you air fryer people something. Yes, 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 and yes. You hear that? Let me flip it back over. Let me just pull one off here. Come on, fella. Oh, come on now. We ain't got time for that. Why you got to fight me? Look at that. Look at that. Hear it? That large bath knows a thing or two. So, and that's even when I'm after I messed up. So listen. That's a good way of getting some meat in your diet. If you're trying to be a little more, if you're sick of beef. Alright, it's been almost 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and flip them. And I'm going to season this side too. I know you can't see them very well. Hang on just a second. Ow! Don't bump the edge like I did. It's a little bit on the hot side, y'all. There you go, little fella. Hang on, I gotta set this down. Now, where'd my salt go? Alright. That's how it's looking. I'm gonna get some salt on this side, on the skin side. And this is the other thing I added. A little bit of roasted garlic, rosemary, and sea salt. Alright. I'll see you. It says it has 9 minutes over on my daily. But it kind of kept going up and down a while ago. And I think that's because the ambiance changed. So, anyway, I'll see you in 9 minutes. Or 10 minutes or whenever it's done. So, at one point, I lost, it lost connection. So, I broke out my other one. But, regular thermometer. But, anyway, it gained connection. So when it's 5 minutes remaining, it starts beeping to let you know you have 5 minutes. So you just shift it up, swipe up, and anyway, let's see how it looks when it has 5 minutes left. Or 4 minutes now, it says. See what we think. That's looking good, guys. That's looking good. Let's let it keep going. So now we probably just add a couple more minutes to it, but it's all right. It's going to be yum, yum. So I only ate 2 of the boneless ones. And so knowing that, I'll put 2 and 2. And so that's how I'll portion them out. But the whole thought process, now that I know it takes only this amount of time, the whole thought process, I should, I could just run by a grocery store on my way home or even freeze them and pull them out and cook them. So this is good for me to know because I don't know a lot about chicken. Beef, yes. Chicken, no. So anyway, Alright, I'll see you later. Or when they're done. Bye. Okay, it says remove from heat. So let's hit cancel. I'll pull it out. Well, that's smoking. You know, let me tell you what I'm going to do. There is extra liquid down in here. And I thought, you know what? It's chicken juice. Why couldn't I use that as a broth when it's all cooled down? Because, you know, I've got the little liner in there thing that I like. Hang on, let's pull them out. We're just going to set them out on this plate and let these rest. But I thought, well, when I let the liner cool out down a little bit, then I could go ahead and, come on, fella. I could dump that juice into a jar. And then, because I already put what was on the plate in this jar. And then I can water it down and it'll just be like chicken juice. Anyway, so I'm going to let those cool. And then I'll put them in here and I'll show you when they're done. Alright, so looky there. They're looking good. And then, oh, you can't see that. Sorry. They're looking good. And like I said, knowing I can eat 2 at a time. And I feel extremely satisfied and satiated right now. How long that'll last, I don't know. Chicken doesn't usually last super long with me, but that's all right. And that's why Laura uses chicken and beef. But anyway, this has cooled down some. So I'm going to take it and hopefully pour it into there. I'll let the seasonings and whatnot go in there too. It's fine. It's going in the freezer, so it's not like it needs to be shelf stable. Then I'm going to go and splash a little extra water in there. Just to kind of give it a nice little rinse. There we go. Get all those bits of goodness down in there. So now I can take that. I can take the little basket thing, liner, toss it in the washer, in the dishwasher. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to just call it chicken juice. And I'll say seasoned chicken juice. And then that way, future Terri knows that I can use that. So that's chicken juice. Look at that, y'all. And that's going to be, I'll say seasoned chicken juice. So I could use this whatever I need to. So there you go. That's me attempting Laura Spath's stuff. And boy, howdy, was it delicious. Okay, I'll see you later.